Do you remember your last birthday? How you couldn't sleep the night before because you were so excited? Maybe you were dreaming about the presents, the party games, and that amazing cake with your name on it. Well, Henry felt just like that. His tummy had those happy butterflies and his head was full of party ideas. But poor Henry's birthday didn't go as planned.
Listen up, everyone! My birthday party! The social event of the year! Your parties are never fun. Yeah, they're never fun.
When he tells his mum and dad about his big birthday plans, they don't seem to care at all. They just nod and don't get excited with him. They don't even plan anything special, just one plain slice of cake. That's it! Henry's big smile disappears and he's left feeling ignored. It's like they don't understand how important birthdays are.
Where are my burgers? Where are the chips? It's peanut butter. I like peanut butter. I love carrot sticks.
You can clearly see the frustration in Henry's face. He's not enjoying the moment.
Want a crisp?
No thanks, Henry. I'm staying fit and healthy.
Henry, you were right. This is a good party.
Even though birthdays should be enjoyed, his parents didn't give him a chance to enjoy the most important day of his year. Poor Henry.
This is the worst party ever.
Can you imagine feeling that way on your birthday? It's supposed to be the best day, but instead, Henry feels like nobody even notices how happy he was for it. Now, if you want 10 years of good luck, you should consider clicking that subscribe button. Trust me, it works. Okay, this next part is really depressing. You know how sometimes you have this brilliant idea about something you want to do? Well, Henry dreams about learning karate. He's super pumped to kick and chop, just like in the movies. But his mum and dad tell him to do ballet instead. Ballet! It's like they don't even care what Henry wants. They just tell him, do what we say.
But I don't want to be a raindrop. I don't even want to be in the stupid show.
Don't be horrid, Henry. You love dancing. You dance around the house all the time.
Do you notice how his mum instantly told him what he likes? I thought Henry has a mind to think for himself. They just tell him what he should do, like he has no free will. That's not a very good thing to do as a parent.
That's not the same. Anyway, I want to go to karate instead.
Don't start that again, Henry. You're doing ballet and that's that.
But I'm good at karate.
Even though Henry is still trying to convince her that he is good at karate, and that's what he wants to do, his mum doesn't care at all.
I'm not good at ballet.
Madam Tutu says you should practice, Henry, so you don't dance like an elephant.
Now get ready for this one. Henry is the biggest fan of this band called the Killer Boy Rats. He knows all their songs by heart, just like you might know all the words to your favourite songs. He plays their music in his room and dances around like nobody's watching. But his mum, she covers her ears and says it's too noisy. Just like when you're singing your favourite song in the car and your mum asks you to please be quiet.
You've been beautiful.
And you've been horrid, Henry.
What time is it? The Killer Boy Rats are performing live on TV tonight.
Oh, I hate that band.
Then, something terrible happened. The band broke up. And instead of giving Henry a hug and saying, I'm sorry your favourite band broke up, his dad actually celebrated.
And we have breaking news. Ed Bagger has today left the Killer Boy Rats.
What?
Good riddance, that's what I say.
That's like if someone said, hooray, when you lost your favourite toy. Not very nice, right? Henry probably wanted to crawl under his bed and never come out. Henry felt like his parents didn't care about what he loved. They didn't even try to understand why the band was so important to him. To him, it was more than just music. It was a way to feel connected to something. But his parents acted like it was no big deal. And that probably made him feel even more alone. Now, have you ever been to a party or a sleepover where you felt left out? That's exactly what Henry feels. He thought he'd have fun, but it turns into a night of feeling ignored. Henry's family doesn't help much either. Once, he was embarrassed on TV, and instead of comforting him, they laughed along with everyone else. It's like he's just a joke to them.
That's one good-looking...
That's like if you accidentally spilled milk all over yourself at lunch, and instead of helping you clean up, your teacher joined in with the other kids who were giggling. Or if you forgot your lines in the school play, and your parents took a video of it to show everyone. Henry probably wanted to become invisible right then and there.
Ring-a-ding pizzas. What's your topping?
Imagine if something embarrassing happened to you in front of everyone, and your parents laughed instead of hugging you and saying, "It's okay." Henry feels like no one really cares about him when he's sad. Now, this is something that might feel extra familiar if you have a brother or sister. You see, Henry's little brother Peter is called Perfect Peter because, well, he seems to do everything perfectly. Henry sees how his parents encourage Peter in everything, while they barely notice him.
Aren't sleepovers fun?
Yes, they are!
Henry!
Look how everyone reacted when Henry joined the room and his mum didn't even hesitate to blame him. That shows everything there is to know about his mum.
Oops! We're making fairy cakes, Henry! And we're going to decorate them with fairies! And pink bunnies! I'm having a sleepover!
Well, Perfect Peter is allowed to have sleepovers, but Henry doesn't. That's a clear double standard that parents should not have. That's not how you raise two brothers. And she says it in his face.
A sleepover? You're having a sleepover? Why? Mum!
No, Henry, you're not having a sleepover. And if you think about it for 1 minute, you'll know why.
It's like Peter is the star and Henry is in the shadows, never able to do anything right. This favoritism makes Henry feel like he's not good enough, like he'll never be loved as much as Peter. On the other hand, Halloween is supposed to be the most spectacular day of the year, right? Dressing up in cool costumes, going trick-or-treating, getting loads of candy. But poor Henry had the worst Halloween ever. He accidentally messed up Peter's hair. And honestly, it was an accident. But his mum and dad didn't even let him explain.
Ah! It looks horrible!
Yeah, great, isn't it? Oh! Peter! See, told you you'd look scary.
How could you be so horrid, Henry? That's it. Go to your room and stay there. There'll be no trick-or-treating for you tonight.
They just said, no trick-or-treating for you. Just like that. No costume parade, no candy collecting, no fun at all. Imagine being excited about something, only to be told you can't go because of a small mistake. Henry felt like he could never do anything right in their eyes. Henry might be loud and mischievous, but deep down, he just wants to be seen, heard, and loved like everyone else. Even when people don't treat him well, he keeps hoping he'll find a place where he belongs. He wants friends who understand him and a family that supports him. Maybe next time you watch him, you'll see that he's not just horrid, but someone who's looking for acceptance and love, just like you. If you liked this video, I think you might enjoy this one too.